Hello, welcome to FHE on the Road with Christine Stevenson. This podcast is designed to connect the people and the places from the past with your lives today, with 5-minute stories and facts from church history. Save these stories for when you are traveling through these areas to bring history to life. Okay, welcome back to FHE on the Road with Christine. Today I'm going to share an account of Melvin J Ballard. This is the grandfather of M. Russell Ballard. He was an apostle of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and he shared this amazing experience he had in a dream with the Savior, Jesus Christ. So let's get into it. So it says, quote, "I love to contemplate what it cost our Father in heaven to give us the gift of his beloved Son, that worthy Son of our Father, who so loved the world that he laid down his life to redeem the world, to save us, and to feed us spiritually while we walk in this life and prepare us to go and dwell with him in the eternal worlds. I recall an experience which I had, bearing witness to my soul of the reality of the Savior's death, of his crucifixion, and his resurrection that I shall never forget. I found myself one evening in a dream of the night in the sacred building, the temple. After a session of prayer and rejoicing, I was informed that I should have the privilege of entering into one of those rooms to meet a glorious personage. As I entered, I saw seated in a raised platform the most glorious being my eyes have ever beheld or that I ever conceived existed in all the eternal worlds. As I approached to be introduced, he arose and stepped towards me with extended arms, and he smiled as he softly spoke my name. If I live to be 1,000,000 years old, I shall never forget the smile. He took me into his arms and kissed me and pressed me to his bosom and blessed me until the marrow of my bones seemed to melt. When he had finished, I fell at his feet, and as I bathed them with my tears and kisses, I saw the prints of the nails of his feet of the Redeemer of the world. The feeling that I had in the presence of him who had all things in his hands, to have his love, his affection, and his blessing was such that if I could receive that of which I had but a foretaste, I would give all that I am and all that I ever hope to be to feel what I felt then. I see Jesus not now upon the cross. I do not see his brow pierced with thorns, nor his hand torn with nails, but I see him smiling with extended arms, saying to us, 'Come unto me.'" End of quote. That experience was so incredible. We can't even imagine the glory of the Savior Jesus Christ, and that he loves us and cares for us and is there with us. And I just think it's so incredible. And so here is another account about that same story. This is done by Genevieve Johnson Van Wagenen. This is her hearing that story from Elder Ballard, Melvin J Ballard. So she says, quote, "I shall never forget one sacrament meeting in the Provo First Ward. I was about 12 years at the time. Apostle Melvin J Ballard was the speaker. He bore his testimony. It was truly a spiritual experience. His testimony thrilled the audience, and he told of seeing the Savior. He wept as he told how the Savior took him in his arms and kissed and hugged him and blessed him. And as the Apostle Ballard kissed the Savior's feet, he saw the nail prints. I sat spellbound and enthralled, for I truly felt the Lord's Spirit at the meeting. Apostle Ballard was a wonderful soloist. After speaking, he sang, 'I know that my Redeemer lives.' The tears rolled down his cheeks as he sang. They rolled down mine too. I felt very close to the Savior. I know that his testimony was true, and I desire to live so that I too could be in my Savior's presence." End of quote. I think that experience is so incredible. I love how real it is and how raw it is, and I love the idea that our Savior truly knows us and loves us and cares about what's going on in our lives. And I can't imagine being in that place and hugging the Savior of the world and feeling his love for me. And I love that he talks about how he is not on a cross in the past. He is living today, and he is involved in our lives, and he cares about us. Anyways, I thought these two accounts were incredible. I love that Elder Melvin J Ballard shared this account with us, and that I think that it is exciting to think that our Savior will come again and that he truly loves us and cares for us. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed these too. Thanks. Thank you for listening to FHE on the Road today. We hope you enjoyed what you've heard. Please like, subscribe, and share with anyone who'd be interested in these stories. Thanks.